What are you doing?
Oh my god.
I don't even know what's going on.
Player one. Prepare yourself.
Happy holidays. I've got a gift for you. Buy 4 tarot readings or coaching session gift codes in any combination, and you'll receive 2 additional gift codes too. So use all 6 codes for yourself or share them with friends and family as holiday gifts, stocking stuffers, or maybe even birthday presents. These don't expire, so you can feel free to use them and share them throughout the year. Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for being my friends. Hi there, Aquarius. This is your weekly reading for the week of December 21st. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. And I hope everything is going your way. You've got a very interesting reading. I'm really enjoying this for you. It's so transformative, and you will see why. The first card you've drawn on Monday is the Emperor card, which usually in readings we start to ask questions about the querent's father. So it could be a father figure, a mentor, anybody else who's stepped in, even an older sibling to be the father. And, okay, so of course it could be a very masculine sister. But, usually this comes across as what we would call father. If it doesn't relate to your actual father, whether living or deceased, this is really just talking about a sense of authority. Maybe you could feel like you're coming into knowing who you are at this point, right? Because all you've got is the present moment. You can't be who you're going to be when you're 25 because you're not 25. So this is feeling good about who you are now and the way that you're understanding things, and or feeling good about the authority that is in your life. We have Mercury in Capricorn, semi-sextiling Chiron in Pisces. Mercury in your solar 12th house of your secrets, your past, the hidden, the subconscious, the things we bring with us in this past life, and even the way that we act out or have worked with or not childhood experiences, which could include traumas. Sextiling Chiron and Pisces in your solar second house of material items, your possessions, your value systems, the way you feel about these things, what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel grounded. And so the sextile here is giving you an opportunity to kind of heal these things, or to make sense with what commercialism wouldn't help you with, right? So the real deal is that being together with someone, even if it's you and a dog, or you and your higher self, or you and a friend, is much more healing than receiving a gift. And if you feel bad that you don't have money to buy gifts for people, I'm telling you that the people who love you the most, they really are not concerned with receiving a gift from you. They just want to love you and to be loved in return. Never forget that. Sun moves into Capricorn, that solar 12th house. It's usually very quiet. And so it will start to show some illumination and help you figure out where that area of your life can be healed and or work with to move forward on your journey of self-discovery and discovery in the world. So to have the sun there with Mercury, and at the same time we're going to have lots of activity here, it gives us like with Pluto being there, it gives us the ability to really dig deep and figure out what it is that's really going on under the surface. Tuesday, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, so you could be considering the idea of lack or the lack that you had previously. Maybe, hopefully, this is a better year. You've got shelter, you've got food, you've got clothing to put on your body, and that you have the resources that you need, and that to you, you get ideas of the identity that being together is the reason for the season, not spending everybody's paychecks that were supposed to go to food and not credit cards, to sit down and just love each other and spend time together, watch a movie together, that kind of thing. And there are some of you that may still be experiencing that lack. And as children, of course, I worry the most about you. So hopefully things will get better for you soon. But I don't think it's going to be a giant proportion of you guys that are going to be going through these problems. Although think about it, in the Middle East, I bet you all the Aquarius types are, wishing that they were here, and we'd like to help fix them and get them away from the crazy people. On Wednesday, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and this could be a fire sign female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or rising sign, or just somebody that comes across as you identify as this fiery type person. But in the reverse, she's manipulative and trying to take advantage of people or the situation, milking it with the tears, trying to need the label, saying, but if I don't have it, I won't be happy. Well, then your problem is not about an item. It's about your sense of self, because why would you need an object to make you happy? Although I'm not putting you down being kids and wanting this thing or that thing or a vehicle one day or this or that. You're going to go to college and you're going to have everything you want anyway. You're going to define how much money you make and what it is that your chosen path is. But in the meantime, of course, you're children. And so, yeah, of course you'd like that video game system or some makeup or some clothing or those shoes you wanted. Don't feel bad about that. I don't think this really represents you. I swear to you, I think that this is somebody around you, whether it's an authority figure or just some stepsister or something like that. She doesn't have to be older than you either for the context of this reading. She could just be somebody that's coming across that way and you're like, wow, just everybody shut her up to just not hear her bitch, and they gave her what she wanted without considering that they just sent the wrong message, which you're the one who's probably going to have more and more wisdom about this. I'm not kidding you, and here it is. Thursday, we've got the wisdom card, the Hermit, which is where you get this illumination. You may have an aha moment for the smaller percentage of you that you guys are the ones that think you have to spend a bunch of money or that your parents should spend all this money, when really I think people should buy groceries, have vitamins, and get adequate medical and dental and vision care, or having really good car insurance. So, my idea of it is a little different, but the illumination will come to you one way or another. And we have Venus and Scorpio, your solar 10th house of fame and career reputation. With you guys, it's going to be your reputation out there in the world, sextiling Jupiter and Virgo, which tells us where the North Node is and where Jupiter is, that there is a transformation that could be really expansive. Maybe you're the one that says, hey, I heard that Rita and her kids make a birthday cake on Christmas for Jesus every year. Can we do that? I mean, a cake mix, you could make it on your own with the ingredients and make your frosting too. Or you could just buy, a dollar store, dollar cake and dollar frosting and call it good, because it's about being together and remembering his birthday. If you believe in this, I tell everybody, it doesn't matter what you call it. You can call him the leprechaun from the Lucky Charms, cereal. And I'm telling you, it's the same energy. So this is where we get some real progress, where we're understanding things about what's going on, thinking, wow, look at all the commercials. They're not wishing me Merry Christmas. They keep trying to sell me crap that I don't want, man. And then you see that's where you get that illumination. Uranus in Aries, your solar third house of communication. Hi, Cortana. Your third house of communication should be ready to bring you also some enlightenment as well. Friday, we have the Queen of Cups, and she is either a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces water sign, or she could have these rising sign features, or she just could be the emotional, nurturing, mothering, psychologist of the family type. And so she is here bringing illumination to you courtesy her full moon, which is at 3 degrees Cancer in your solar Sixth house of acts of service for others, the service you provide or are provided to you. You know, the routines that you have, going to school every day, you clean the kitty litter box, and you took the dog to poop and cleaned it up, and that happened in the sixth house as well. So there's something about the routines or new patterns or some new revelations. Like, we need to really sit down and have dinner together more often, because it shouldn't be that once a year we sit at the same time and nobody's using a damn device. Or my favorite pet peeve, a freaking television on at the time that people are supposed to be talking and looking at each other. You could have some music playing, but as long as you're looking at each other's faces, it doesn't really matter. We're also going to have that full moon trining Neptune in Pisces. Pisces, your solar's second house of the possessions, where you have this new and different, more realistic attitude, challenged with the idea that there could be too many people thinking that Christmas is about presents, but you're the one who's going to have the attitude that you realize it's like this and this. Uranus will also go direct and give you the energy, the ability to communicate even more thoroughly about the way you really feel. Mercury in Capricorn, that solar 12th house, semi-squaring Neptune in Pisces, the same house of stuff, giving you the sense that there could be some friction with somebody about possessions or what you did or didn't get or they got or who didn't get. And you're like, you guys, wow. Mercury in Capricorn trining Jupiter in Virgo, giving you that ability to help transform other people and make it real by saying, let's make a Jesus birthday cake, or whatever it is that you can find a way to create tradition with that is outside of the material, and or running to the store to trample people at Walmart to buy a freaking refurbished monitor. I don't see how it's worth it. When we have the sun parallel Mercury there on Friday too, it will help us make sense of those things that are coming from within us. I'm telling you that it's maturity with you guys, whereas the adults are not figuring out accurately how to not spend too much money. You guys are actually the little philosophers right now, and you're saying, I realize that it isn't about money and shiny things, and when we buy a bunch of crap and stuff it in the house and see the credit card bill later, that's when I know my mom and dad start fighting a whole lot. Yes. Because once you get credit cards, you can't get out of them. You cannot get out of them. It's very difficult to do. So be like us, live poor, but be free. So on Saturday, we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. And this is where you've got maybe somebody who's not telling the truth and they get caught, or somebody trying to get away with a lie, and it isn't fair because it might have something to do with the element of Christmas, the idea of Christmas here. I don't think it's going to be you, but there could be a communication that is related to you because you are an air sign, and so are these cards. Venus and Scorpio will sextile North Node in Virgo, your solar 8th house again of the transformation, and helping you find the opportunity to say, you guys, I didn't really need anything. I love you. I appreciate you for it, but I just wanted to be with you. I just want you to be home more. I don't want you to work so much. I just wanted to be with you. Mars and Libra with that semi-square to Sagittarius, your solar 11th house, could be where you're also like, I just really wanted to spend time with my friends, and you dragged me over to my uncle's house and they're all crazy, and it's just a freaking orgy of present gift paper opening and wrapping paper ripping, and it's a nightmare of who can get to the most crap first. And you're like, I don't know if I should say something. I'm feeling it though. Venus and Scorpio semi-sextiling Mars and Libra. Scorpio being your solar 10th house of your fame and reputation out there. And again, Libra being your solar 9th house of the bigger picture, the spirituality, not the religion, because that's becoming a dirty word, isn't it? As it should be. Everybody should choose and feel free to be whatever they want. Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. But the moment that people use religion and hurt people with it in the name of something that doesn't exist the way they think, you know what I'm saying? Like Pokemon, we got to catch them all and put them in prison, apparently. On Sunday, we've got Mercury in Capricorn trining the North Node in Virgo. Capricorn, again, that solar 12th house of the undoing, the unknown, the quiet. Virgo being the 8th house of, the transformation and the idea of what do we create together as a family or as a pair, as a friendship, as a unit. And of course, Sun in Capricorn will quintile Chiron in Pisces, giving you the idea that this is where you should focus the healing on that material things. I tell people, you die, your body does, and you can't take it with you. You're going to manifest whatever you want in the next dimension. I really wouldn't sweat it down here. I would just enjoy myself, get an education, and have a good time. Mercury in Capricorn, semi-square Saturn in Sagittarius. Capricorn, that 12th house again. Sagittarius, that 11th house again. And here we are making, with the moon in reverse, some possible association associations thinking I can't understand it all and I can't find a way to change it all. But I know that one person, one idea, one baby step at a time. And even when I don't know what's going on, at least I know the difference between right and wrong, and where the path is, where the light is where I'll go. Merry Christmas, and I'll be talking to you soon.